Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the 5-star and under quest for Nekomata. And yes, generally I do not like playing these 5-star and under quests, but I needed this guy for ascension materials. I want to ascend my Takenaka, Hanbei, so I'm going to play Nekomata, and I might as well make a video of it. And then, yes, actually I was in a poor mood when I was playing this, because I got a very nice clear of Akasha, my first clear of that. And yeah, I got the drop, and lots of nice shots, went very smoothly, and I forgot to hit record, so that is gone in the ether. But actually, maybe Akasha, people aren't super interested in him anyway, so yeah, here's this video. And then I can also do sort of a general tips for 5-star and under quests. But first we'll talk about this quest in particular. Gimmicks here are warps, and then one magic circle there under the blue demon, and then some summoning. If we can get rid of the blue demon before he runs away, then he will not summon anyone. And then the people that he summoned, they have one-hit KO attacks, so if we can, we want to get rid of him. So yeah, the blue demon runs away, the red demons come out, and then they have the one-hit KO. To talk about the team that I'm using, first is Yulong, and she is a Hatcher monster, Pierce with Null Warp, Blast Bump combo, and then the Boost Strike Shot. One of the very best 5-star monsters. Next up is Yamato Takeru, pre-evolution. And he is a bounce with Null Warp. He's got that lock-on one-way laser, and then the Pierce Strike Shot. Pretty much the same as the evolution form. Next up I'm using Camel, and yes, that is his name, just Camel. He's another bounce with Null Warp, but he also has Demon Slayer, so that will work against all of the demons in this quest. He has a homing bump combo and a meteor strike shot. And then my friend is Armstrong, and then he was a character from the previous collaboration, I believe. Maybe it was 2 collaborations ago. But he's crazy. He's a power type bounce. He's got Null Warp, dash, maybe Null Block, and Laser Stop, I think. So yeah, quadruple ability. HP and attack are pretty much 6-star level. Speed is slow, but he does have dash, so he can speed up. He's got that crazy rebounding bump combo that Guinevere has. That's good damage there. Not as good since he is a power type, but still. And then a crazy strike shot. It's like a laser that you point and shoot, but it's got a little bit more width to it, and maybe a little bit less range and length. But it can do crazy damage. And yeah, as we can see, Armstrong, he can take an Ableberry, so he's pretty darn good. If that collaboration ever comes back, I will definitely look at grabbing him. But my friend list is full of him, so don't need to worry about it too much. Alright, and as for overall tips for 5-star quests, you kind of want to save all of the 4-stars that evolve into 5-stars. You want to save them. Oh, here, let's have a look at Armstrong Strike Shot. I'm doing this more to prevent the turning into a chick, but let's look at the range here. So yeah, a few little hits and then one big hit. Alright, anyways, going back to general 5-star quest tips. You want to save all of the Hatcher monsters that you get, the 4-star Hatcher monsters from the Hatcher, because you never know when you're going to need them. And then there's a new 5-star and under quest all the time. So yeah, having a good selection of those guys can be helpful. But it's not super necessary to keep all the Hatcher monsters. You can also get some from the library. And then the collaboration, usually those 5-stars are like extra strong, just like Armstrong here. So whenever those come around, might be a good idea to get whatever drop monsters there are, And it might even be worth rolling the hatchers, even just to get a copy of each of the 4 stars. And then, yeah, the first monster I'm using here, Yulong, is a hatcher monster. The second is an impossible monster, pre-evolution. And then the third is the standard 4-star monster, the drop monster. And yeah, the impossibles, they're pretty good. They're pre-evolution form. And actually, if you need characters quickly, the pre-evolution of impossible monsters can be pretty good. Because one, they're already at 5 stars, you don't need to spend any stones to upgrade them. And then they, for better or for worse, they can't take any morlings. So they're already like pre-buffed, pretty much. So you don't need to spend really any materials except for turtles to get them at quote-unquote full power. And then another option that you can do, which maybe the fewest number of people would have availability to, is to keep pre-evolution forms of 6 or 5-star hatcher monsters. If you saw my video for Sonken, I used the pre-evolution form for Hokusai, and he was great there. But I just happened to have that unevolved 5-star. For most people, that's not going to be an option. They're going to want to use the 6-star, and then once you upgrade it, of course, then you can't put them back at 5-star. So really, this is just an option open to people that pull lots and lots of hatchers, and then maybe have leftovers. So if, for example, you are sitting on 2 copies of a hatcher monster, and then you have the evolution and the ascension, and then you pull a 3rd, you might want to think about keeping that 3rd in the pre-evolution form, but maxing that out, so that you can use it in 5-star and under quests. And that's especially true for more recent monsters. One example I can think of is Murasaki Shikibu. Her pre-evolution form and her evolution form are pretty much the same. Oh, here's Armstrong's strike shot again. Oh man, I have never seen that from a strike shot from a 5-star ever. That's insane. I definitely need to get this guy next time he comes around. But anyway, Murasaki Shikibu, her pre-evolution form is pretty much the same as the Ascension. Same abilities like a Pierce, Null Damage Wall, Null Warp or Minesweeper or one of those. Same bump combo, which is the Energy Burst, and then same strike shot. So yeah, just especially recent monsters, if you get maybe 3 or more of them, think of leaving them in their pre-evolution form. And that was Nekomata, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again.